Big volcanic blasts are exterminators, but volcanoes have more than one way to kill. In 1995, a volcano erupted on the Caribbean island of Montserrat. The blast created a pyroclastic flow, a speeding avalanche of hot rock, dust, and gas. These deadly surges charge down the slopes of a volcano and across the landscape. At temperatures of more than 800 degrees, they race over water on a layer of superheated steam. Japan, 1991. After lying dormant for almost 200 years, the volcano Mount Unzen roared into life. The eruption attracted the attention of scientists and press. But one group made a fatal mistake when they headed into the exclusion zone and got caught in the path of a pyroclastic flow. Forty-three people died as superheated gases burned their lungs. Mount Unzen is one of more than 1,000 active volcanoes that circle the Pacific Ocean. This chain is called the Ring of Fire. The volcanoes occur above subduction zones, where submerged oceanic plates dive under continental landmasses. The most dangerous section of this volatile chain is Indonesia. There are 130 active volcanoes here, more than any other country on Earth. Some are less dangerous because they release pressure constantly. But others have produced the biggest explosions ever known. Out in the Sunda Straits, 45 miles west of Java, lies Anook Krakatoa. In 1883, this volcano's parent, Krakatoa, exploded with a force equivalent to more than 1,000 atomic bombs. It made the loudest bang in recorded history. It blasted almost the entire island out of existence. Tsunamis over 100 feet tall flooded the coasts of Java and Sumatra up to 40 miles away. Krakatoa claimed at least 36,000 lives. In the 1920s, geologists watched as a new volcano, Anook Krakatoa, the child of Krakatoa, rose out of the sea. By the 1980s, this island had grown to over 700 feet above sea level. But the volcano did not stop there. Geologist Mike Ramsey has come to Indonesia to study Anook Krakatoa, which today is one of the world's most violent volcanoes.
I would like to see how the volcano has changed in the 8 years since I've last been here. I know that it's had a lot of activity, a lot of change.
The bay Ramsey is crossing is where the original Krakatoa once stood.
Back in 1883, everything you see behind me was part of one island. And when you can eject this much rock and magma and water and land, the forces are enormous. And smack in the middle of this crater is the current active volcano, Krakatoa, and that's the current hotspot. And the current active crater is still very dangerous.
The new volcano, Krakatoa, has grown over 1,000 feet in less than 100 years. From the summit, the extent of the original volcano becomes clear. These outer islands are all that's left of the old Krakatoa that once filled this 5-mile wide bay. Geologist Mike Ramsey retreats to a safe distance to take further measurements of the activity in the new cone.
Right now, Krakatoa is erupting a small Strombolian-style eruption. It's basically putting up an ash column somewhere between half a mile and a mile high. The island will continue to grow, continue to get larger. At some point, maybe in 100 years or more, there might be another larger eruption like there was in 1883.
Monster eruptions like Krakatoa are rare, but they still occur. In 1991, another giant eruption along the Ring of Fire threatened 60,000 people in the Philippines.